Hello YouTube channel, Into Play here. Gonna record a league here for you all to watch. Kinda had a rekindled interest in this deck now that we have this fine new card, Endurance. Yesterday on stream it just really solidified the Delver matchup, which is the most important aspect of it. It also just helps out in some of like the most difficult combo ones as well. Doomsday, Oops All Spells. So yeah, I think the list might be close to being back to competitive again. One change I have been thinking of that I'm going to try for this league, I want to replace one of these 6 forests with a second Yavimaya. Like, my gut tells me that I only want one, but let's see what 2 feels like. I think just like never having to worry about having like a extra legendary land in hand is probably worth more than that happening, I guess. Just, the card is like super powerful. I don't know if I want to go down further in basics either. I feel like this list is fairly resilient to most of the non-basic hate that people think this deck is weak against. Definitely the more basics you have, the better. But Yavimaya is pretty incredible as well. Let's start the match. Yes. Yeah, I want to try and further figure out some of the sideboarding plans. Kind of not sure what else I want to cut against Delver. Let's see, we want all the carpets, Endurance, and Tabernacle against that deck. So I was thinking just trying to cut all the crop rots. Usually I'd keep 2 of them in. Maybe Dark Depths. Kozilek, Rec Sage. It's at 7. Possibly another one of the prime times. And then just maybe go with 61 cards against Delver. Well, we'll find out. Not convinced Urza's Saga is a land we want in this deck. Might be worth testing, but I don't think I want to go out of my way to search up a needle or a map. Alright, on the play here. Yeah, I'll try this. It's serviceable. Turn 1 Reclaimer. This Ulamog is the only expensive card. I'm going to lead with the Misty for the basic. I guess even if I did start with Yavimaya Reclaimer, if I did get wasted immediately, it wouldn't even be the end of the world. Opponent mold to 6. Yeah, I feel like Yavimaya, it's kind of like Cloudpost in a sense, in that like once you get it out, it's a land you want to just keep around and play. You don't really want to give it up ever. Let's play Needle. Around days. This looks like Delver. Like 99.9% sure. This is one matchup I came here for. Okay. I think I could attempt to crop rot for Karakas and then use the maze to hold back the Delver. And that's just something that they'll have trouble dealing with. I guess I should do that upkeep. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let's do that. Because we have nothing else going on in hand. Or just play defense with what I have. Sweet. Karakas. I should probably bog next turn to prepare for a potential Murktide. Yeah, maybe I should run Tabernacle main deck. So definitely tax this kind of a board right here. I just always saw Tabernacle as a sideboard land. And especially more so now with like Reclaimer making this deck kind of a creature deck of its own. I always thought it was probably the least most typically used land. I've misclicked through my attack phase with like prime times before. I know how it is, opponent. Alright, let's get this map down. But then I'm definitely gonna bog. Fork Bolt. A Fork Bolt's a sorcery. Maybe I can wait like one more turn before I bog. Hold off this Dragon's Rage Channeler a little bit longer. Yeah, let's do that. Slows down my ramping plan, but I think it's more important that I just make the most of this Bojuka Bog. I'll probably search a Cloudpost with this map. I could also search up like a stage, make the stage another copy of Maze, and then like continue to play defense, but I feel like I had to get the ramping started at some point. Might as well be like 2 turns from now after this bog. Getting the stage and making another Maze could also play better against like a Murktide at some point as well. But now I'm just gonna get ramping here. I don't know if that. Okay, that makes me feel better about getting that Cloudpost. I was gonna say the use of that expedition map might end up being like the key decision point of this game. But I feel a lot better about drawing the second Cloudpost now, and just work towards this Ulamog. Card on top. Even after these 2 Cloudposts are in play and untapped, we're still short 1 more land, 1 more mana. Boy. That's not bad. Could always re-Bojuka Bog later. Possibly next turn. Let's see what they do. Man, Maze of Ith is doing so much work here this game. I can't believe I considered cutting this land. Alright. At least we don't have to commit to a bog. And I don't even know if I want to attempt to give them something to counter. Just because they could put instant into their graveyard, they could surveil. Yeah, let's not do that, actually. As strange as that sounds. Don't give them something to counter. Days, jeez. It's gonna be a pickle here. Like, hope we draw a Glimmerpost, but if we want to cast this Ulamog, which I think we should do, I should do, I need to commit this to a Cloudpost. I could also lead with the map, which they very well could, probably will counter. And then if I Ulamog the... yeah, what do I Ulamog also, is the question. I'm thinking probably the 2 Delvers. I don't mind hitting that Volcanic, though, either. Taking them off of their red. If I Ulamog, Delver, Volcanic... Ulamog could block one of these, Dragon. I feel like I should probably lead with the map. I think it's going to get countered, but... let's think this through. I guess I'm not even, don't even have the mana to activate map and get a Glimmerpost. I would have just enough, but then I'd have to tap all these. Alright, scratch that plan. Let's just leave with Ulamog. We know about days as well. Is it even worth it just holding back on Ulamog? It might be. Just not cast anything. Oh no, I'm at 10. What am I thinking? Okay. Let's just leave Maze untapped. Likely get dazed here. It just makes the most sense to me to kill the Delvers here. I feel like they would have thrown lightning bolts at us if they had it already. At me. I might actually just have this get countered when they daze. Alright. Oh, okay. Force pitching daze. Hopefully they don't know how important keeping this maze around is to me. I definitely would have dazed if I were them. Sorcery, sorcery. I'm dead to a burn spell. Instant sorcery. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh, they're dazing. I mean, I already know it's getting forced, so I'm not gonna bother paying for that. Jeez. Alright, please no lightning bolts. Yeah, I definitely missequenced that, but it's okay. No bolt, please. Cantrip will help him find that. Okay, I think this is fine. Iteration, maybe? Oh god. Oh no, shit. Yeah, we're dead. Damn, that was close. Alright. Forget about that dash ability. It's like the last ability of Ragavan, if it wasn't already good enough. Man, that was a good game. I can't be upset about that one. Alright, so let's test out some sideboarding schematics here. These are the 9 cards I want. I think I just want to try cutting the crop rots. Obviously there's tension between being a blue deck and being a wasteland deck with respect to crop. But I gotta commit to something, because I think I do want all these cards for sure. And the maps would, like, generally be something I'd consider cutting. But part of the challenge of endurance in this deck is being able to have the green mana to cast it. And I intend to use map as a way to find one of these Yavimayas, so I think it's important to that end. It also just plays well with, like, the carpet mana. It's got Depths, Rack Sage, Kozilek. Yeah, let's just do it how I drew it up before this started. 61, cut a couple threats. Yes, this hand looks great. I think I'm just going to lead with Cloudpost. If they have a wasteland, just get it out of the way. Sweet, no Delver, no threat at that. Yeah, maybe Delver is, like, just way too good now. There's so many good 1-drops. Alright. I want to capitalize on this Cloudpost here right now. They didn't shuffle with their Ponder. Might as well throw this map out there and see what happens. Like, if it does resolve, I could search up Yavimaya and then cast Endurance next turn through Daze. But that's a moot point now. Man, no wasteland yet, no creature yet. Does this mean Murktide? Kinda seems like that. Yeah, I really feel like they're probably just waiting to play Murktide. If that's the case, I should use this Endurance. Probably an upkeep, but I'll wait until to see if they like play a Brainstorm or something, and also use this fetch. I'll do it in response to the next, like, thing they do, or after they start putting more in the grave. All right, let's do it now. Oh, excellent. Yeah, let's try right now. And I'll get rid of this Once Upon a Time, because I'd like to cast the other Endurance. Like, Murktide is the only thing that makes sense to me based on how this opponent started. Oh, wow. Force pitching Murktide? They have another Murktide? I don't know if I want to be without all of this, though. Yeah, I'm not going to evoke the second one. I can always just cast it next turn and use that to block for, like, a turn. Oh, looks like they do have one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Wish I had the mana for this prime time. Alright, let's just cast the one we do have. I think I'm gonna Endurance myself. Put the other one back. I'll likely have to chump this at some point. Maybe I should have just committed that prime time. Just pitched that. I was thinking, This threat, Murktide, is the most challenging one for this deck to deal with. Because there's never really a perfect opportunity or a very clear time when you would want to do this, like preemptively stopping the delve. So you just kind of have to like guess when you would do it. I'm not gonna block yet. See if they play another threat. Come on. Okay. Should probably chump this next turn. And since they're it's made it a 7/7, not even two of these will do it. This might be wrong to chump here, but it's fine, I guess, unless they don't play a... Oh, perfect. So they play another threat. Giant. The best possible draw there. Let's get Cloudpost, Glimmer. At 16 life, I think will be good. And this Ulamog will be shortly after. And that's another thing that I kind of want, is like a second Cavern of Souls. Especially with the Endurance plan. I feel like that would supplement that pretty well as well. Same lands here. That way I don't die to 2 bolts. Oh god. Never mind. Oh, man. Well, that was a good match. I can't believe how I got by this opponent, but that was well played by them. I would probably still will post this. I don't like posting videos when I lose, but that was a good one. Definitely stick around for the rest of this.